Okay, today we're going to take a look at Reddit thrower, glide thrower. Calls himself Mad Joe. Don't know what he's so mad about, but maybe it's because he's not thrown 50 feet yet. So we'll see what we can do to get him to improve from his 40-foot throw here. I'm going to compare him to David Storrell on the right here. So let's take a look at what's going on with this throw. Okay, to start with, I wouldn't cross your legs so much here. The left crossing way over past the right. Being behind this heel, or maybe a little bit over, kind of like you see David Storrell doing here. Right here. That's just help, like the left arm is helping keep the center of mass, everything right over that left foot. That's fine, but you're kind of crossing over a little bit, I think, too much. You can also see David Storrell when he does this. His foot is vertical. The heel's up and the toes down. Okay? Because when he kicks back, he wants to kick with that flat of the foot going back. You can see how you've got your toe forward and your heel back. So just something to think about. So let's say go frame by frame here. Here you can see where his elbow is quite a bit lower than yours. This is more typical in the glide shot. The shot itself is pressed upward into not under the ear or behind the ear like a spinner, but more under the jawline here, in front of the ear. Okay. You can see here David Storrell, before he extends that right leg, you can see he's kicking that left leg out. Okay, and you're kind of doing the opposite. You're extending this right leg and then kicking that left leg out. But I don't think your left leg really gets out that far anyway. See, you don't really straighten it. You can't really see, but David Storrell has his left leg straightened now. Okay, so I would change this from extending the right and then kicking to kicking with the left and then extending the right. Okay. Let's take a look at the toes are off here. You're both pushing off the heel. That's good. You still got shoulders facing the back. Left arm's crossed over. Trying to keep your shoulders back. Your eyes are back. It all looks good. Okay, so right here your right foot is landed. So let's get you in the same position. Okay, so now you both have your right foot down. Shoulders are still back. Everything looks pretty good here. Your palm looks like it's facing upward, but you can see where David Storrell, his face his palm is facing into his neck here. Okay. A lot of young throwers will do this as the shot feels heavy, as you're building strength. So you want to get out of the habit of having your palm upward. All right, so let's take a look from here as the left foot goes down. One of the other Reddit commenters were saying that you're bowing back here on your back and leaning back. Now the reason you're doing that is because your left foot is landing not straight down here, like you'll see David Storrell here on the right. So watch him. See his left foot just goes straight down toward the toe board. It doesn't go in to the right. And your left foot is driving to the right. What happens is, as this left arm goes around, the left foot moves with it, kind of together. See? So what you have to do is learn to pull that left arm around, swing it around, but not let it affect this left foot. You want this left foot to land to the left of your right foot. Take a look at David Storrell here. You'll see what I mean. From this view from the very back at 12 o'clock, you could still see his left toe. It's right there in line with his right heel. And your left foot is actually blocking you off. It's past your right. Okay? That's going to make it impossible to get your right hip around without coming way around, and your hips are going to try to get around, but you're going to leave your upper body. As you can see right here, trying to get your right hip around that left. Another thing is when that left foot comes down, it's parallel to this board. And your knees facing this way. Out here, this direction is 9 o'clock. See, to get this, to get around that, this right hip has to go all the way around, or it should be driving straight through. Take a look at David Storrell here. Okay. All right, see his right hip right here? Watch how it's going to punch straight forward. Okay. And yours is having to go all the way around that left side. So you can see his left foot right here. It's how it's facing more the throwing direction. That's what you need to do with your left foot. Land it, but not parallel to the board, but more toward the throwing direction. Okay, that'll allow your hips to go around, your right hip around the left hip. It'll also prevent you from leaning back here too if that foot is over here a little bit more to the left. Okay. Other than that, I really can't comment too much till you fix those issues, because that'll totally change how everything else goes. You're driving that right knee forward. That looks good. You can see here the shot is in both your hands right now. Okay, there's David Storrell the last second. Okay, you can see how he's straight up and down. His posture's vertical. Okay, so you don't want to be leaning off to the left here. You want to stay straight. And that'll help when that left foot is landing over this way more. Okay, and I guess that's it. Until you make another video and make some corrections at the beginning, and once you land in the center and where your left foot is, then we'll see how that changes the rest of your throw, the finish. Okay? Thanks.